Okay guys, I'm going to show you just a really quick video on how I get these tattoos to pop. I'm going to hover over this one right here, and as you can see, it is highlighting that entire. So that's how I get this to pop. This is a more easier tattoo because obviously it's a mostly black tattoo, so we just kind of come over here and just brush over. But I'm going to show you tattoos that are a little bit more difficult to navigate. This one, I'm going to turn the masks off real quick so you can get an idea. This is with no masking, like zero masking. I've turned all of my masks off. With my masking on, you can see how everything is just, all of her tattoos are popping. She as a subject is standing out from the background and she's not blending in. Her skin is not dull and flat looking. It looks very dynamic. I'm going to show you guys how I achieved this. We're going to go into reset. I have got it on my tattoo brush. I have this awesome little brush here to help me with all of my tattoos that I see on my clients, because as someone with a lot of tattoos, lots of money and time goes into these tattoos. And so if you think about it, like when you're doing weddings, you want to get pictures of all the decorations because they paid for that, right? So I view tattoos as the same. Like your clients paid good money for their tattoos, so you probably want their tattoos to, pop a little bit in their photos. Not too much so that they're overbearing unless they absolutely, want that. So I'm going to show you guys just a very drastic thing here real quick. So my tattoo brush, I just have my blacks turned down and my contrast is up and my saturation is up. Now, if it's just a regular old black and white tattoo, I'm probably not, I don't know why I said black and white. If it's just like a regular, like no color tattoo, I'm not going to put saturation in, because when you put saturation in, I'm going to show you guys real quick. Do you see what's happening to her shoulder as I'm doing this? Like, do you see that? It is affecting her skin tone. Now, if I go in here and I brush this again and I turn saturation down, sure, it's not as bad, but it's still pretty rough. And her tattoos don't have that pop anymore. So I'm going to show you guys what to do. You're going to go into your masking. I know you can't see my thing right now. I don't know why these menu boxes just don't show up. But so when you're on your masking, you're going to select whatever mask you're on and you're going to hit subtract. And you're going to go all the way down to, you can do color range or you can do luminance range. I prefer to do luminance range just because if I'm working with a darker skinned client, it may not pick up and register like I want it to. So I'm going to do luminance range. So I'm going to subtract. I'm going to get like a really bright part of her skin here, and I'm just going to click. So where the green is, that's where it's not going to apply my tattoo brush. Notice how her tattoos are black under the green masking. I shouldn't say under, they're not included. That tells me that I did a really good job when it came to, masking out her skin tone. So let's show you guys real quick. This is with no masking. This is with the tattoo masking and your luminance selected, and you can go over here and see like, hey, this is a messy job that I did of selecting all the tattoo. And then this is what we're left with because we've added those luminance masks. If I turn this luminance mask off, look at that. Do you see? I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to show you guys this right here. Look at her arm. It's kind of really dark there without the luminance mask applied, and then once we apply it, it fixes itself. This is just a quick little trick that you can do to keep those tattoos rich and vibrant. So you're going to be able to save all the tattoos and still save your skin tones. Let's do this one. This one was interesting because she's got a very colorful leg piece here. I'm gonna move. Sorry, I had to scoot the video over a little bit because it was kind of cutting off. Couldn't really see the tattoos as well. So this one is a prime example of what I'm talking about when I say group your tattoos. group your tattoos. Oh, this is not tattoos anymore. Group your tattoos so that you can easily separate all of your different luminance subtractions. Some people's body parts see more sun than other body parts. My arms are probably darker than my leg. This is something that you have to keep in mind, because if you're dealing with that, you're not going to be able to do a luminance mask from, like, I don't know, her arm and expect it to be applied to her legs. Her legs are going to be a slightly different shade than her arms, so you want to definitely group. So on this one, I went ahead and deleted my luminance thing so I can show you guys. So you're going to subtract luminance, and then I'm going to, perfect. Look at that. It's like magic. Subtract luminance, do your little dropper, pick your dropper, perfect. And then this one needs to be done too, so subtract luminance, and I'm going to subtract it from right here, perfect. And like, you can see what it's highlighting, so if you do a luminance subtraction and it's not doing what it needs to do for you, you might have to tweak some things, but for the end result, it's going to be pretty nice. All right, so this is what this looks like now with all that luminance taken off. And I think that was all the tattoo masks that I had. Yeah, so this is without any of those, any masking, and then this is with all of the masking. If you guys are interested in picking up this tattoo brush, it's completely free. I'll have the link in my description so that you guys can pick it up. It's super helpful. I really hope that you guys get as much use of it as I have. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!